Thanks, G-Man. Well, listen, if you love bite-sized foods, then you will love this next recipe. We are making a Fatayer, which is a Middle Eastern version of a mini pie or cheese bread, and it is typically served with spinach and cheese. But today we are adding our South African twist to it by adding some chicken and cheese. Now, it's very important that this recipe is a little bit, we are going for the convenient route, so we are going to be using Clover's individually wrapped cheese slices. So no slicing or dicing is required, which is absolutely perfect. Plus, this cheese melts beautifully and will add the perfect texture. Now, G-Man, you are joining me in the kitchen for this recipe. We are going the convenient route.
Okay.
So we already have ready-made dough. You can buy it in a little baggie at the store. You can even make it from scratch if you've got the energy for it. But this is all about having some fun. So you are going to take one of our Clover individually wrapped cheeses that we've got.
Lovely.
You can place it down and fold the... I'll show you,
Okay.
And then you fold the dough over,
Nice. Just one slice, eh?
Just one slice, fold it over.
So I made little mini pizzas with Nick Haven yesterday on the show, and he used like all the cheese, everything that he could. I was like, that's so Expresso. Just go for it, buddy.
Just go for it, and then give it a bit of a stretch, because now we're going to turn it into a little bit of a boat. And add our filling. So how amazing is that?
Okay, this has got my interest now.
Well, with our individually wrapped cheese slices, they also come in cheddar and Gouda, and you can also add both if you like. Pack it as much flavor. If you want to add an extra slice, you can do that too. But I've got some chicken that we've got shredded. We're going to add some mayo, barbecue sauce, as well as a little bit of chili to get a little bit of a bite.
Oh, this is a great, I'm thinking as you kind of lay this out, this is a great post-big meal weekend kind of leftover hack.
Yes.
If you've got any chicken or any really nice meat and some funky sauces, you can literally create anything.
You can.
I love that.
And you can have fun with this. If you're not a chicken mayo individual, keep it vegetarian. Perhaps, you know, add some feta to this, add some garlic to this, and really play with it.
Feta and sun-dried tomatoes, some olives. You could take it any different direction. I love the fact that our Clover Elite in the pre-packaged now that you've got the stronger cheddar flavor. I love it. I love the fact that you can have your Gouda, you can have your cheddar, but you can also have the ease of just having an individually wrapped slice that just comes straight out.
Definitely. We're going to add these to our boat.
Very nice.
And if
Mine's
you
more
want
of a raft than a boat.
A little raft. We just need that delicious filling to be at the very top. Because remember, when this goes into the oven, that cheese is going to become ooey and gooey, and it's going to be stretchy when you break this bread apart with each bite. So there we go. And that goes into the oven at 180 degrees for about 12 minutes. Just keep an eye on it. If you want to add more cheese to the top, like some grated cheese, you can do that. And you just you're in for an absolute
I'm thinking some spring onions maybe to add a bit of crunch, but what a jumping off point. Imagine the different ways that you could take this. I absolutely love it. Okay, well, let's get this guy in the oven. We'll
pop it in the oven. I mean, we still have time left, but it just shows you how quick and easy this recipe is. Play around with the filling. Of course, if you're more into your cheeses, add more cheese and really customize this.
I'm thinking I would do it like a Chinese or Japanese like sword, just layer and then fold and then layer and then fold. I absolutely love it. I'm looking at those three beautiful little
Should we give it a taste?
I think let's give it a taste.
Should we give it a taste?
That right,
we definitely have. I'll bring one here. You can slice it for us.
Yeah.
I'll move that.
Let's get the cross section here so that you can see.
Oh, we've got the cheese. Of course, this came out the oven a little while ago, but if it's hot, it's going to be ooey and gooey.
Oh man!
I need a smaller cut, so for TV size.
A finger of.
Thank you.
Get the very best right from the middle there.
So there we go. I love the chicken mayo coming through with the cheese and a hint of bite. I'm getting the chili.
We maybe got a chunk of it.
What do you think?
Absolutely. I wouldn't really take a TV bite there, but that's the problem. When you make food that is so good, it is so delicious. I love it. I love the cheesiness. I would put in even more layers of cheese. This is like the most exciting discovery I think I've ever made. The fact that you can fold and layer cheese into bread like this. Do yourself a favor. Buy yourself the store-bought dough and paste. Well, if you've got an easy dough making technique, just go and do it. The bottom line, make a lot of it so you can experiment and have some fun. But this combination of the chicken and the barbecue,
and a little bit of chili.
Win.
Unbelievable. Well, G-Man, while you enjoy the rest of your breakfast, These cheese and chicken fatayers are super delicious and so comforting. They are super easy to make and definitely will please give it a go. Now, if you want the full recipe, all the ingredients you need and the steps to make it, you can visit expressoshow.com for that full recipe.
Clover cheese is for those who love life, where everything falls into place and melts away our cares, adding joy and stretching our imagination. Clover cheese, perfectly crafted.
Made with love by Clover.